2. All right, everybody. Welcome to the inaugural season of Rekt League, brought to you by us, Nexus Commentaries.
Just us.
Just us. This is all our project. This is started off as a brainchild after the show match we casted a while back between You Face Braxis and Rixer for Kids, and we just kind of decided to see if we could make a little rec league happen in the off season for Chair League, and so here we are. So we've got 6 great teams. Well, 5 kind of right now. One of them is, I believe, is backing out the last minute, but that happens in the nature of the amateur league. So no hard feelings there. We don't begrudge them that at all, and we hope those players have a lot of success later on.
Yeah, sometimes teams just don't stay together. They always can't, and it's a bummer when it happens, but it's definitely the nature of the beast. So we're going to press on and hopefully find another team to fill that spot, and we're hoping to have that by next week.
Definitely hoping it does happen. I don't see a problem with it. There's a couple of teams that I've reached out to have expressed a great deal of interest in participating, mainly because it fills that hole in the Chair League season.
Yeah, and that's mainly what we want to provide. Teams that want to stay sharp and play against their kind of competition they can expect in Chair League can find that here. So if you are watching this now or post and you have a team and you're interested in joining Rekt League, make sure you reach out to either myself or Zexorus. You can do that via Twitter or email or Discord. Plenty of avenues to get ahead of to find us for contact.
It seems we have a small delay right now as 2 of the players from Trog's, I believe it's Trog squads, or no, it's 2+2 squad. They're stuck in an Overwatch match. Got to get that going. I got to get that fixed with the Halloween event going on right now. So that's kind of silly, but I'm really glad this is going on. It's been a lot of work putting this together, much more than I anticipated when I set out on this little project. So but it's being here right now, it's worth it. It's definitely worth it to see these teams that we've all casted previously, come together for this project, this league. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I've encouraged that all teams just take this ultra casually. Like there's no prize money here. There's no T-shirts. It's come in, have fun, and either grow as a team or just relax and enjoy the time on stream.
I really encourage the grow your team part. I think this could be a good avenue for people who, go through these lulls and don't have access to constant scrims and whatnot. At least they can count on one day of the week where they can play against people who are in the same mindset as them.
Definitely, I absolutely agree, and we're just about full. They seem to have finished their game.
All right,
fantastic. I'm gonna crack myself a nice cold Pepsi Zero Sugar.
We are not brought to you by Pepsi.
No, we're definitely not. But it keeps me from dying.
That's good.
I'm surprised I didn't go into diabetic coma when I was out there with you this weekend, with all the crap I was drinking.
Yeah, we had quite the weekend. It was fun.
It was. Jinder Mahal will always be the Maharaja of my heart.
No one here wants to hear that. So it looks like we got all the teams ready. Let's check to see if they're ready to jump right in. One moment.
Oh, nope, they are not ready. They...
There we go. Caster's ready.
Apparently they're suddenly discussing a trade.
So
So-
what two teams do we have?
We have 2+2 versus Trog Squad in game one. And they were originally...
Also, I just noticed our title says Tespa.
does it? It shouldn't. Try refreshing it.
Maybe I need to refresh. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, go on. Sorry.
So, yeah, we got 2+2 versus Trog Squad. They were originally our unstreamed game for tonight, but with the one team having to bow out, they got bumped up.
Yep.
So,
Yep. So we're all here tonight, and it looks like both teams are ready. So we're gonna get right into this draft here.
all right, so here we go. Into Towers of Doom. And I love it.
Someone disconnected. It looks like.
We're off to a roaring start to the chair league. Good times, good times.
Yeah, I think the lobby's probably gonna crash. I think that's what happens. Aren't no?
No,
Maybe
no.
reconnect it.
So, all right, Towers of Doom. I don't believe these two teams have faced each other. I believe Truck Squad was typically Thursday nights, but I do believe 2+2 had played on Tuesday nights. So I don't think
okay.
these two ever really crossed paths. My personal experience with 2+2 was from the HGC Open,
Ah.
where they were able to make it past the first round, and then they ran into a brick wall named Heroes Hearth.
Yeah, Heroes Hearth proving they were the real deal, obviously, at the Crucible.
And we've already got a Gall ban.
Gaul being a very disruptive hero for a lot of various strategies. There are plenty of things that he kind of counters just by being there, so I can definitely understand that ban if it's going to be counterproductive to their strategy. So a lot of comps that don't have heavy burst damage really hate having to deal with Gaul, so they might be already thinking double support here.
Yeah, definitely. When we see the Malthiel ban come out, might as well get those Malthiel bans in before his nerf hits here next Tuesday.
Yeah, that we'll have to see how it maths out. The first pick Garrosh is pretty standard. He's just a very strong hero in the meta right now. He pairs with pretty much anyone in the game. He sets people up who like to, throw down a lot of area effect spells in one spot. So he's just a very strong first pick, and that's why you see him so often.
And the AoE taunt is so good. It's just amazing. It's like a 1.5 second taunt.
Yeah.
And you can't buy CC that good.
No, Garrosh is a very strong hero. See the Tassadar come out on the side of 2+2. Tassadar always likes to pair himself with an auto attacker if he can, someone with good damage and range, and usually that candidate's Valo. Be interested to see if that's where they're thinking too.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like one of them is going to be picking a hero. It does pick what they want to pick.
Okay, there we go.
So we'll probably have to remake once. Some friendly banter in the chat. I love it. ATC is a godlike tank. Probably one of the top tanks in the game right now. There's not really a whole lot of people, not whole tanks that can. Oh,
yeah, there goes the lobby. So,
okay, so we'll kick it back to us here real quick. Actually, we'll show you our sweet standing screen first. Because look at it. It's pretty. You'll see it in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, because of the delay, I don't get to see it, but
Yeah.
I'll react later when in the middle of one of your sentences or something.
That was a lot of work this morning. I don't know why I pushed stuff. New rule: losing team orders the other's pizza.
Pizza League.
Pizza League. Let's go. All right, we're headed back in. Back into Towers of Doom.
Should
Let's
see the
go.
same pickups. It's generally how teams handle these situations where there's a lobby drop.
Yeah, definitely. I don't anticipate them going too far off key. Should probably say that though. Yeah, they kind of already know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's generally pretty standard for teams to continue the way the draft was going.
So what? Yeah, it's a nice night. Kind of cold. I'm gonna be really sad if the Cubs lose. Plot twist. Uh-oh. Plot twist. The ETC got picked first. Dun dun dun.
There's the ETC and the Tassadar.
All right. Coming into the next two picks for Trog Squad, we're gonna see how they decide to follow up this Garrosh. The Garrosh, I do feel like, needs another tank with him. But ooh, I like these picks.
Rhaegar and Greymane are both just very solid meta picks. Greymane obviously has the ability to provide a lot of harass damage with his cocktails and a lot of burst damage with his wolf form and his curse bullet. So Greymane's always a very good choice, and Rhaegar's just got ancestral healing. He can get camps. He's an amazing support.
Yeah.
He can solo if need be too.
Yeah, yeah. You're 100% correct on that. Rhaegar, despite the nerf to his initial heal target, is still no slouch. He's still got incredible utility overall. We see the Valaband come out, so they're kind of nipping that in the bud. But there are still other decent pickups. Tracer being one of them.
Yeah, it's interesting that they didn't take the Vala with the Tassadar. Maybe the Tassadar is there for a different reason, maybe to set things up with good force walls and whatnot. And I'll be interested to see what 2+2 here is thinking, because I think with Greymane and Vala off the board, Tracer is an option, but you really don't like Tracer against Garrosh.
I don't know about that. With smart management, Tracer really doesn't have to worry about throws too much. The only thing she's really got to worry about is a taunt.
The taunt, yeah.
Yeah, that's if she gets thrown and her recall's off cooldown, she's pretty much safe.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not really the tosses that Tracer's just so paper thin, and when she loses her ability to have mobility, the damage can come pretty quick. But Lunar and Brightwing, I really like pairing those two with Tassadar. Lunar is a very strong pick in this meta right now. Her poison damage is so good, especially in long-term sustained team fights, which is both teams are kind of shaping out to be trading back and forth. I'm going to pass it off to you because it's about to get very loud and train-like over here.
Hi, Mr. Chooch. We see the Li Ming come out next, and Li Ming and Sonya. I like these two. That's a nice backup tank to Garrosh. Sonya being able to follow up a lot of damage with Poison Spear on top of Greymane just coming in and just wrecking people. And if this Li Ming goes Calamity, that's going to be a god-awful amount of burst just hitting somebody in the face. We're going to see what this last pick. I would like to see a specialist, if I'm honest, come out of 2+2 here. Maybe a Nazebo or even a Zagara. Zagara would work here pretty well, being able to just control a lane by herself. But
I think you need somebody who can answer the Li Ming at this point. Lunara is okay at it, but not until 10. And you're going to be dealing with a lot of burst damage now between Greymane, Li Ming, and Sonya, and you want somebody who can survive that. Thrall is a perfect pick for that.
I love it. You don't Go
Thrall
ahead.
is very durable, and he can provide enough poking harass with his new Chain Lightning build if that's the route they choose to go. But more importantly, he's durable and can stick around during the long team fights that tend to take place on Towers of Doom.
Man. I love the chat going on. This is great. I'm so happy we're doing this. All right, we're going into game 1 between 2+2 and Trog Squad here in the Rekt League, presented by Nexus Commentaries. I'm Zextras. With me is my good friend and co-commentator tonight, Balrog Fan.
How do you do?
So, I feel like we haven't seen a game of Towers in a while. I do want to mention that all maps not named Hanamura are open for map picks.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that myself, honestly.
I just thought of it. It's the one detail that escaped my brain. Like I had
Yeah.
everything else laid out except for map pool. No, they're all open. I want to see a Pirates at some point.
Majesty 965 in here, obviously a fan of Trog Squad. Donison is the best. Thanks for hanging out. You're the best. And we're going to jump right in here. We've got the blue team 2v2, 2+2. on Thrall, we have McNulty. On ETC, we have Hollis. On Brightwing, we have Skygam. On Tassadar, we have Selgar. And on Lunar, we have Axon.
And on the side of the Trog Squad, we've got Tal Griffin on the Garrosh, Shiro on the Greymane, J Fry on, it looks like the Sonya, Jamaica on the Li Ming, and I feel like Donison on the Rhaegar. Ha, got them all.
There you go.
I'm a good boy. So here we go. It looks like the 2+2 members are going to go a little clowny, and they're going to try to go for a quick tower down here in the bottom lane. Not a bad idea. They've got enough wave clear to, take this out between Tass. Oh my God!
Yeah, that was quick. The damage comes very fast from Li Ming, and you can see them making Tassadar pay despite his maneuverability and shields.
Yeah, they just all collapsed on that poor Tassadar right there, and Trog Squad getting a very, very quick first blood right there.
Now we're going to have the Li Ming rotate back into the middle lane to deal with Thrall. Greymane looks like he's going to be roaming a little bit, looking to pick up kills and force some lane pressure.
Yeah, it was a nice toss on the bottom lane onto that ETC. The problem was it was ETC. So he just power slided on out of there and if that Lunar was in a lot of danger right there just now. If Throw had been off cooldown, she would have taken a nice little ride over that gate. And Tal Griffin just being super aggressive with these ground breakers right now.
Yeah, and to go back to your point earlier, a lot of people wondered why ETC suddenly came back. Well, it's no coincidence he started getting picked a lot more after Garrosh got released.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely did. Oh, we missed the kill up top onto the Thrall from Shiro right there. But it wasn't first blood, so it doesn't count.
Hollis taking a lot of damage from Li Ming. He's going to have to back out.
Ooh, Shiro.
They have complete control of this bottom lane right now.
Yeah, and Shiro's getting aggressive right now. He might be able to get this. Oh, no. He's going to have to back off.
Yeah, they might have thought somebody else was there. Brightwing probably could have afforded to been a little more aggressive against that Greymane out by his lonesome, but of course they were playing it safe and making sure they at least got one of the towers, which they did.
Definitely, but 2+2 gets the advantage currently, taking the bottom tower off the screen, and J-Frail up top on that Sonya, just trying to push that lane out against Brightwing, which is a weirdly hard matchup. Brightwing, if Brightwing plays correctly, is a very, very solid solo laner.
Well, yeah, and especially against Sonya, because you can play patiently against her. She really relies on her whirlwind to be able to clear and put a lot of pressure in, and if you polymorph her every time, it's just very disruptive for her to deal with.
Very much so. Going to the mid lane here real quick as they clear the waves out, and Tal Griffin decides he's going to head to the bottom lane as 2+2 is looking to invade, and Tal Griffin taking an awful lot of damage, tries to position himself to get a nice throw, but now we see Greymane way out of position, and Trog Squad's going to have to back off of this camp, and that was a nice little invade on the side of 2+2 just now.
It was very smart decision making by 2+2 as well, because while they saw they had a chance to invade, they waited for the Tassadar to come up there and use his trait to confirm how many people they were dealing with.
That was such a good throw, but it looks like Tal Griffin's going to end up going down here in the end. He's trying. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, that was a gutsy bloodlust out of Tal Griffin right there.
Getting the pull on Lunara, who's being very aggressive right now. She's going to have to back off with being in the face of Rhaegar and Garrosh here.
Yeah, and this is the problem that, Shiro's going to go down there. I don't think there's anything that can really save him. No, he barely gets out just in time. Commentator curse right there, but ETC is actually blocked in as long as Sonya stays put, and they get the kill onto ETC right there. Good heads up right there to body block him into that little passageway, and Donison is taking an awful lot of damage as this Lunara is just running him down mercilessly.
In the meantime, the good news for 2+2, Brightwing was able to secure that middle tower, and it gives them at least a very good chance to stay in this, because at the end of the day, Towers of Doom is all about being able to channel your towers. You can give up bad team fights or have bad deaths early on. If you can come back and secure enough points for the win, it doesn't matter how you played early on.
Yeah, no, nice. Oh, and this Jamaica does go Calamity. So getting that damage off the teleports right there. Tal Griffin in a lot of trouble, though. He's going to Bloodlust, and he might be able to get out. I don't know. The Arcane Flare from Brightwing's going to be enough, and the ETC soon follows. But here comes the Angry Wolf Man doing a lot of damage. McNulty trying to get out and is able to. The damage is not enough right now.
McNulty definitely owes that Brightwing a Christmas card, because Skigam came in at the perfect time with the phase shield. He was dead without it. That shield saved McNulty.
Yeah, that was a perfectly timed shield, and Trog Squad goes in to claim their camp. They need to do this quickly, because the last time they attempted this, 2+2 was right on them with it.
It is worth noting that Trog Squad was able to secure the bottom bell tower, and now they have a 32-28 lead in Tower Hell.
That is true. And we see Sonya just real quick up top, solo pushing that lane out pretty quickly, no less. Oh, nice little minion toss right there to try to get some extra damage onto that wave. But bottom is where the fun is, apparently. The both teams trying to clear out those sapper camps as they're trying to push in, but it looks like, I feel like they're going to be successful in getting at least one in there, and they're going to get this bottom camp, it looks like, a route onto Donison right there, and now he is just getting clobbered. Oh, but they get the double kill. Greymane with the beautiful engagement right there to pick off two low-health heroes.
Yeah, the turnaround there from Greymane was really important for the momentum of Trog Squad. Now they can go into these bell towers, next coming up bell towers, with a slight advantage.
Definitely, and Tal Griffin coming in, looking for a pull onto something, but doesn't really get it. The E from Lunara hits, or is that her W?
Which one?
That AOE.
That is her W.
Thank you.
E is her was W is that.
Ooh.
Q is the spore.
I like what Tal Griffin went for just there. He tried to trap that Tassadar after throwing him with the taunt right there, but it was just not quick enough.
Yeah, Brightwing has had a hell of a time up top lane, meanwhile, trying to deal with this Sonya. She was able to take down the towers, but now he's going to Z in for the fight here. It goes in with the shield onto the ETC. Tassadar gets killed. ETC goes in for the power slide. Brightwing putting on damage from behind, but Lu Ming is threatening with her giant amount of burst potential, and ETC's backing off, but now he's going back in. We see the Ancestral come out on Shiro. Shiro's going in. He's chasing down Lunara. Hollis and the ETC is almost dead. ETC goes down. We see the reset coming out. Li Ming almost gets Axon, but is going to help Sonya clean up Thrall. Now Axon's moving in, but Rhaegar with the wolf bite immediately takes him out, and that is a convincing 3-0 trade for Trog Squad.
Bark, bark, says Rhaegar. You're not getting away from me today. And they're Trog Squad, good heads-up play right now. Taking this aggressive Samper camp, trying to push back against the previous pressure that 2+2 was able to put on them, with this bottom fort being incredibly, incredibly low.
Definitely. We are waiting to see how 2+2 deals with this pressure all over the map. They're able to take out the sapper camps without too much problems, but it has freed Trog Squad to go around and roam up by the boss, which they're considering, or they're baiting. J-Fry just standing still. Don't know if he's got a disconnect or what, but J-Fry didn't decide to respond to that throw at all.
Nope, just decided, hey, I'm gonna hold this wolf here real quick, and let it be that. But on the bottom, a nice little engagement does come out, but 2+2 do take the bottom tower, giving them a 5-3 tower shot potential advantage right now. So I don't think Trog Squad will have too much trouble clearing this up in the end, but you never know. Weirder things have happened in this game. We do see a we see the single spawn on the bottom. Axon, incredibly low right now, is going to tap and reset her position as we see Sonya making her way downtown. Horse is fast. Sapper's past, and she's homebound.
I'm announcing my retirement from working with you. See, Hollis go in on the Garrosh. Garrosh has superior positioning though, and Lunara is taking a lot of damage. ETC gets tossed back into the fray, and he gets focused down and deleted. Li Ming is going to get the reset, so she's going to be looking to dish out more damage. Lunara, meanwhile, is hell-bent on taking this Rhaegar down, which she succeeds in and gets out with almost no help. Brightwing with the Emerald win for the disengage. That was quite the heads-up play by 2+2, making it a 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah, however, to note that Trog Squad did grab that tower just now. So sometimes losing is winning.
Yeah, that can be the case. Well, a one-for-one trade is definitely not losing. But yeah, they were also able to secure their tower back on the bottom before they channeled, so they did get the 4 shots as well.
Lunara just getting so much value with that splintered spear right there. Nice toss from Shiro to get Greymane out of further danger just now, and 2+2 decided to post up, waiting for Trog Squad to come in to try to take this camp, see that they're not around, and goes in a hurry. Oh, that was a beautiful throw from Garrosh just now, and 2+2 is going to safely take that camp. Garrosh getting thrown back. The Earthquake does come down. Here comes ETC with the Mosh Pit, but it gets interrupted at the perfect moment. They still get a kill onto the Garrosh, though. Lunara does go down. Here comes the Emerald win. Jay ends up going down, and they're going to hold on to that Sapper camp, and they're going to take a 2-for-1 trade right there.
Yeah, the pressure from the invade was too much for Trog Squad to respond to. Probably should have just disengaged that and let them have the camp and worry about defending it. But you were able to bait out some important heroics like Mosh Pit and Earthquake and Emerald Wind. So you do go into this next fight with a bit of an advantage, and Sonya will be up in time to at least make it to the back altar, so they can play a bit aggressive if that's how they choose to do it.
Yeah, definitely, the abilities from Li Ming get thrown out, but not much damage onto Tassadar right there. The shield keeping him safe and sound.
We see both teams trying to secure their advantage here, but for at the moment, 2+2 has the numbers in the contested shrine. Both teams each getting their safe shrine, so this is going to be a real point of contention. The action's getting heavy. Tassadar's really focusing this Rhaegar, and he gets tossed away by the Garrosh, trying to save. The Ancestral goes out on the Garrosh. Garrosh is trying to look for Tassadar and chase him down, but he disappeared in the phase. The Emerald Wind goes out and pushes off people from Brightwing, keeping her safe. Lunara goes down in the fray from, I think that was Greymane, and then Greymane also follows up and kills ETC. Now the stuns come out on Thrall. Thrall's taking a lot of damage as well, and he's going to go down. This is a 3-for-1 trade, for the favor of Trog Squad.
Yeah, that was an incredible fight out of Trog Squad just now, but in the meantime, Brightwing was able to sneak that bottom fort away from the side of Trog Squad, so they only got 3 shots instead of the normal 5. But I think they're going to post up for boss just now. They've got 3 down on the side of 2+2, and there's really nothing to stop them right now.
Yeah, they've got the numbers advantage right now. They're just trying to secure this top tower, make sure they don't have to deal with 2 towers being low at the whole time. But this boss is going to give them a nice advantage and make it so they only need to channel 2 more if they can capture their fort back. I'm sorry, 3 more if they can capture their fort back. 2 more if they capture one of the enemies.
Definitely the score being at 9-28 currently. I feel like this game's been a lot closer than the score denotes.
Definitely. 2+2 has been in a lot of these fights, and they're just not getting the better end of the bell tower channels at the end. But right now, 2+2 is going in. They put the Earthquake down on Garrosh. Garrosh gets out pretty much no problem. You see Sonya leap in, and the damage comes out from Li Ming, but they are able to focus down Rhaegar. Rhaegar goes down. He's being focused out in all these fights for 2+2, but they're not going their way after they get the Rhaegar, because there goes the Greymane now on the side of Trog Squad as well, and Thrall goes down.
My god! All that damage onto Li Ming from Lunara. Like, her whole health bar just went gray, and one volley from the woman with the power of 2 rib cages. That was insane.
Poison spears putting in a ton of work, and they're going to try to really leverage this advantage that they got right now and make sure they get as many tower shots as possible before they go for the channel.
I honestly think if they had more people with them, they could have gotten all the forts.
Yeah, maybe, but I think right now you're glad to get 5, or you're glad to get 6, and get yourself back into this game when you're down 25-9.
Yeah, that's 12 shots coming their way, and that's going to turn this into a 4 shot game right now. They are going to go for it. The question is, how many auto shots can they get?
Well, they're not going to get any if Thrall has anything, or if Rhaegar has anything to say about it, because he recaptures their bottom fort, and they're move in and take the bottom. So I guess I kind of get it, but you get 1 less shot this way.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen them definitely just make a beeline for that second tower and get the 6 shots in. So instead, it's now a 6-shot game.
Yes, or no, 5-shot game, 14-9, and it looks like ETC's looking for a fight here, but he's getting a lot of damage from him. The Mosh Pit goes down and catches both Rhaegar, and he uses the tour bus to go off. Oh my god, that was a thing of beauty, that tour bus. Zax.
Yes, that was a beautiful tour bus, but it's not playing out the way 2+2 wanted to play out. Shiro barely gets out with his life. J-Fry in a lot of trouble. The Tassadar doing a lot of damage. Hits the phase shift. Shiro, could he go down? No, maybe. Oh, barely gets out with his life.
Well,
Or
Wind
is he?
Fury and Manic Pixie have something to say about that, as the speed boost from Brightwing gives Thrall the movement, the little bit of extra movement he needs to close the gap on that Greymane and secure the kill.
Yeah, and you see McNulty and Skegum go immediately after this top camp. They want to push those sappers and get 3 shots off and make this a 2-shot game. This has gotten competitive in a hurry, but yeah, that tour bus made me happy. That was enjoyable to watch. They weren't expecting that.
No, and as soon as they had the positioning to make sure they could kill the 2 that were trapped inside of the mosh pit, he disabled the ETC and the Li Ming from the equation, so it was a very smart play.
Definitely. I love that was enjoyable to watch.
And now they have gotten all of the camps back, or all of the forts back, so we're looking at 4 shots for either team that channels this bell tower. This is going to be a very important fight. Now, you're not going to win off this, but you're going to be real close. So if you want to approach this fight as 2+2, you're looking to get a really good... Oh, it looks like they're just going to let this one go uncontested.
Yeah, and that ties it up. Thrall able to get the bottom, but and we got a fight coming out right now. J-Fry in a lot of trouble, gets spun to death right there, and now it's really risky. Donison taking a lot of damage, gets chucked behind the kill line by... Wow! That was brilliant! A throw in behind the kill line, followed by the taunt, secures another kill for Trog Squad just now. I love these kinds of plays. They're so fun to watch.
And Lunara put a lot of damage on the... Or, I'm sorry, Li Ming put a lot of damage on the Lunara this time. She was waiting for it to come in because she knows the havoc that Lunara has been wrecking upon her team and making a priority to take down Lunara. You could see 2+2 didn't have much in the way of answering.
Yeah, and right now, there's a slight level lead on the side of Trog Squad, but really at this late in the game, it's kind of meaningless.
Yeah, post 20 levels are just it's nice if you're up 21 to 22 or 22 to 21 or whatever, but it's ultimately meaningless. It comes down to mechanics and decision making.
Yeah, and Trog Squad getting super aggressive right here. They would definitely want to get this out of the way, this top keep out of the way.
It looks like they might be trying to bait boss here.
No, they're doing boss. They're going for it, and this is highly dangerous. ETC could come in with a mosh pit like he gets stunned out of it. The 10-second cooldown going to ruin his life. Gets turned in from a Rockstar to a groupie in one beautiful stun. And now Salgar doing so much damage on this Archon. Oh my god, he's taken 2 down so far. Third one follows up. J-Fry gonna go down, but Tal Griffin is gonna die as well. Nobody's taken the boss yet.
The Brightwing coming in with the Emerald Wind and then staying on the point and ice blocking was so clutch there, because all that needed to happen from there was Tassadar could melt anybody trying to contest her. And they all clumped up together and ate that Tassadar damage in Archon form. It cost them the game.
It definitely did. That was just a thing of beauty to watch right there at the end. Like the clutchest of plays to stop that ETC from just winning the game. I need to snip this real quick for our stats tracker. And
so game 1 going to 2+2. The ETC and Brightwing and Thrall play, I really like Thrall on that team. I think it was a perfect pick as a last pick. It covered a lot of the weaknesses that they were going to have against a Li Ming and a Greymane, and you definitely saw it. Thrall was in everybody's business. He died a lot, but he definitely did not make it easy to maneuver around those team fights inside of the bell towers.
Okay, so
let's see here. Poor Danison, focused every time. Yeah, that's the trouble of being a support, Majesty. You get the focus. Vitravius, close game, first blood. Thanks again to our sub, Vitravius, And all other subs that subscribe, we really appreciate that. Keep us going. We're going to try to keep bringing you stuff, make sure everything is looking pretty and the best stuff that we can afford. So we're just going to keep working at it, and we appreciate all the support you guys give us.
Absolutely. We love everyone who tunes in tonight with the follows or the. Let me switch that over to us because I'm a goofball sometimes. Oh, Donison's wanting Braxis.
Looks like we're going to Braxis then.
So that gives 2+2 first pick as I get this lobby set up. Make observer, set referee, and let me get you in here.
So if everybody doesn't know, we are Rekt League. We are trying to bring you action in between Chair League. We know that teams would like to stay sharp in the off season, and we're here to provide that. So if you know any teams that are interested in joining Rekt League, make sure they reach out to us at Nexus Commentaries. And you can follow us there to keep up to date on all of our goings-ons throughout the week as we've been casting HGC Open. We've been doing things for TESPA now, and of course our own league, Rekt League on Thursday. So make sure you're following us on Twitter so you can keep up to date on all of that. Again, we appreciate the follows and the subs from all of the people who stop in, and you've really helped us out a lot. So thanks again.
Absolutely. It is absolutely wonderful. What happened to McNulty? He was in, and then he disappeared. So, with Trog Squad picking Braxis holdout, that gives 2+2 first pick. So I'm excited for this Braxis. It is actually a favorite map of mine.
Braxis Holdout's a very competitive map where a lot of the battle can be decided on after the end of the first beacon phase. So you have to play very smart right from the get-go.
Definitely. So we're just waiting for the teams to pile in here into the lobby. I don't know. Oh, that's what happened.
What happened?
One of the guys was rebooting.
Oh, okay.
So, sorry, our dude was rebooting. Can invite to game.
Winterheart with the face Braxis. I love it. Smork face Braxis. So we're just waiting for the other team to get in here right now.
Sometimes it takes a minute.
Yeah, there's always hiccups in the between. I'm sure you fans of Chair League are used to these little delays in between the matches.
Definitely, it happens.
Where's the hanger?
Where's the hanger?
I think my my co-host intentionally cropped my closet out to avoid distractions again.
I also might have. I thought about shutting that closet door when I was over there.
Well, the funny thing is that door is broken.
Oh.
And it's not on the hinges over there. So
I just
couldn't have shut it. You couldn't have shut it if you want to. I would shut it if I could.
All right. It looks
that's
like
just my open closet.
Enjoy the open closet. Hashtag fix Charlie's door.
Well, people can't see it, so I guess I just showed off nothing. You can kind of see a dresser there. Got some comic books up there. No hanger, though.
You have a disturbing amount of Stephen King novels in your closet.
I have almost all of them.
I didn't see Eyes of the Dragon in there.
It's in there.
Oh, is it? Okay.
There's rows stacked behind the first row. But I have the hardcover copy of Eyes of the Dragon with the original artwork. Thank you. Big Stephen King fan, if you couldn't tell. So it looks like we're just trying to swap around the teams here. Donison needs to be swapped over to McNulty's side. And I think that, yeah, both teams look good.
Definitely.
Salgar, Hollis, Skigum, McNulty, and Axon, yep. That is, this time we'll have 2+2 on the right side, and we will have Trog Squad on the left side.
Yes, we will. And there we go. We've got everything ready for this game number 2.
Ready.
Ready.
You're not very good at that. No, don't do that.
This is the cast now.
Yeah,
That's how you pronounce that Korean team's name.
I'm so mad at you. Please go to the next draft screen.
We're headed into Brax's holdout for game 2. I love it. So here we go.
2+2 on the red side, as I mentioned earlier. So we will figure out who is on their mind for first pick. Emperor of Juice, Braxis.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I want to see a Rexar pick.
Thanks for hanging out, Emperor Juice. You always want to see a Rexar pick on Braxis.
You guys should have never let me play Rexar that one night. Now I'm just obsessed with them because it was fun.
2+2, still not letting the Malthael through, making sure it gets banned.
Yeah, Malthael actually does get a disturbing amount of value on this map just because of the just sheer number of team fights that happen, especially post 10 with his close quarters, as some of those beacon fights are. Tormented Souls just absolutely just destroys people.
Yeah, for sure. That's why we're getting that nerf next week, but for now, he's still as strong as he was, so no surprise on the ban there.
I expect a Garrosh ban here. Garrosh last game, as you saw, just absolutely shredded people.
Yeah, they could still be fearing the Cho'Gall, especially if they have the information that 2+2 favors the Cho'Gall pick. So it'll be interesting to see what Trog Squad is thinking here right now. And they are going to go with Garrosh ban, as you called out. Very solid choice. I just don't think there was a better ban on the table right there.
Definitely.
Even if they were afraid of the Cho'Gall.
Definitely. I'm expecting maybe an opening tank like an ATC. Arthas actually would be absolutely killer here. Great counter initiation and an ability to just shred Zerg waves with his E. But we see the Vala first pick, and I can't really fault them for that. What are you grinning like an idiot over there?
I was just looking at the draft.
Okay. You had this grin on your face like you knew something was coming.
Oh, no. I was just excited to see what 2+2 was thinking there. The Stukov pick coming out for Trog Squad. Stukov obviously very strong right now. He has the ability to create a silence pool, and the Gul'dan follow-up. Gul'dan damage comes out in clumps. That's the best way to describe it. He puts so much damage out so very quickly.
Oh my God, this is the new. Okay, so you remember how the old Holy Trinity was Tassadar and Ariel? This is the new Holy Trinity, in my opinion. Morales and Zarya. No, you're not gonna kill whoever's being focused by those two characters, and you're only gonna make Zarya worse.
So 2+2 looking to employ a hyper carry strategy with Vala. With that in mind, with those two picks shown, be interesting to see what Trog Squad wants to do. And I do think Arthas is the correct ban there. You need somebody who can invade and get on Lieutenant Morales, and Arthas stops that better than anybody.
Definitely. We see the Cass. Oh, I love this ban. This is actually an incredibly well thought out ban on the side of 2+2, because Cassia does do a surprising amount of Zerg defense with the Fend and the lightning bolts and everything like that. She does a lot of damage, and if you couple that with the blind that you can land onto heroic targets, she puts out a nasty amount of damage, and has the potential to burst some of these targets down.
Yep, and she's one of the stronger counters to the hyper carry that they are trying to build here. So it doesn't surprise me that they would focus Cassia. Cassia is a hero that's slept on very, very often, but she does one thing better than any other hero in the game, and that's give Val a really hard time.
We see the Falstead come out, so another damaged character and a Diva.
The Diva pick. Diva is one of those characters that's perfect for maps like Brax's Holdout and Dragonshire, because you have to stand on points and hold them and channel them. And Diva is frustrating. She can stay seemingly in her spot forever. It's very, very hard to push Diva off her spot, so I definitely understand that pick on the side of Trog Squad.
Definitely. And yeah, I'd like to see her backed up with a main tank, because they definitely have enough wave clear between the Stukov and the Gold Dan. I'm just trying to wonder.
Well, they have to pick a tank here, so.
I mean, they don't have
Nubrek
to.
and Sylvanas on the follow-up, and then there's the Rexar tank.
Yes!
So we're going to get a little bit of clownage here on the side of Trog Squad, but not much, because I think this is more of just taking advantage of the one hero who can do here. But without a hard engaged tank, you are going to struggle sometimes getting in on that point.
They do have a hard engaged tank. Its name is Misha.
Technically, yes, but comparatively to Nubrek and Zarya, you're going to have a hard time walking into the team at times. Diva might provide some of that role, though. She almost feels like a tank on certain occasions.
Yeah, definitely. So here we go into game number 2 between 2+2 and Trog Squad. 2+2 going to be on our right side, and Trog Squad going to be on our left side. Here in the first week of Rekt League, hosted by us, Nexus Commentaries. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Thank you for everyone who is watching tonight. Maybe we're going to see Game 3. Maybe this will go 2-0. We'll find out here in this game.
Starting off on the blue side, we have Trog Squad, and on Falstad we have Towel Griffin, on Rexar we have Donison, on Gul'dan we have J-Fry, on Stukov we have Shiro, and on Diva we have Jamaica.
And on the side of 2+2, we've got McNulty on the Zarya, Salgar on the Sylvanas, Skigum on the Morales, Hollis on the Anubarak, and Axon on the Vala.
And it looks like they're going to try and get an early tower here, rolling 5 up to 1 lane. That's generally the case when you have Sylvanas with you. They are going to be answered by Rexar and Falstad, so it'll be interesting to see if they can pull this off.
Yeah, that's a good bit of energy. Zarya is already built up. She's going to get a good chunk of damage onto this first tower, and they're going to take it down, no problems whatsoever. We do have a rotation from Shiro and coming in with that arm, dropping the silence, but they still get that second tower. And Misha, we're having bear meat for dinner already.
Yeah, and Rexar got caught in the ensuing chaos, so he goes down as well, and it's kind of a big deal for Trog Squad right now. They need to find a way to answer this. They find themselves down and behind a little bit to start, but that kill of Anubarak really, really helps.
Yeah, definitely. And McNulty's absorbing some more tower shots right now, sitting up at full energy as Morales comes in with that heal. And Shiro going to go down. Great presence of mind from Axon right there. And, oh, the clutch heal from the Morales. They get another kill onto the bear just now. And 2+2 just going for the early game kill. Going to get this fort right out the gate.
Yeah, that appears to be the case, as Sylvanas has been able to keep it shut down while they win team fights. It's a very, very impressive play from Salgar. It's not easy to maintain focus on making sure the towers aren't shooting your teammates while also keeping yourself safe and dealing damage in a team fight.
Yeah, and this Morales has no trouble keeping her energy up. She's going to probably need to heal Axon, and does so. J. Fry going in for a drain life, but gets stunned by the Nubarak. Oh, that was a beautiful grenade out of Morales just there pops them back, and they get another kill, and they are not slowing down. They are going for this front keep wall.
Yeah, it looked like 2+2 had a plan here, and it doesn't seem that Trog Squad sniffed it out, because with this Sylvanas, they've been able to just apply so much pressure early on, and they're already up a talent tier, and they've got 3 kills to their name.
Definitely, and this Misha is going to end up going down again. They're getting a lot of kills on the side. Donison gets a clutch heal. J-Fry is going to go down. Donison needs to back off. He's going to end up going, or he's going to end up dying. Oh, nice bit of damage. The stun from him. Numerak misses, but they're going to be able to get this keep 3 minutes into the game.
3-minute keep on Braxis.
And that's yet another kill on the side of 2+2. They are just... Now, if there's ever a map that you can come back on, it is definitely Braxis. I've seen several times in competitive games where a team has lost an early keep, and that team that lost the keep has come back to win.
This is a tall order, though, because you're only level 4, and if this goes the way that 2+2 wants it to go, they're going to have 100% to nothing wave bearing down on that keep before the other team even gets to level 7.
Yeah, this is going to be like you said, it's going to be a really tall order, but Hollis in a bit of trouble right now. Does decide to burrow charge out to save his life, and J-Fry and Tal Griffin do get the stall, but we've got a team fight. It looks like breaking out up top. Jamaica in a lot of trouble. Or that's Diva, and yeah, in a lot of trouble. Does have the self-destruct ready, so 2 extra health bars at the ready for if everything works out.
And they're trying to make their way down to the bottom beacon right now. If Trog Squad wants to answer, they need somebody top focusing that beacon so that they can't be giving it away. It looks like they're going to try to team fight here, though, and they're going in on the Morales, trying to pile as much damage. And Nubrix being body blocked by Sonya and takes a lot of damage and ends up going down. Jamaica, in the meantime, trying to keep the Diva pressure alive. The mech is going to go down, and out comes Diva. Diva takes a lot of damage and goes down immediately from the Zarya. We see Sonya haunting wave in to secure a kill on the Falstad, and now the damage is going on to Gul'dan. Gul'dan on J-Fry, he's trying to get out, but he doesn't, and he goes down as well. A 3-for-1 trade.
Well, here comes that 100-0 Zerg wave down the exposed lane. Can they do it? Can they end this game in almost as quickly as Roll20 can?
It is looking pretty grim right now for Trog Squad. They have a very, very large wave bearing down on their core, and they're still not level 7. The problem with these early giant pushes onto the core is that you are not set up to defend this kind of pressure yet, most of the time, unless you've got a team full of early heroes. But that's not really the case here. As Falstad goes down, we see all the damage coming out to the core, and this is all but over. GG as the series goes to 2+2.
That was
That was quick.
That was impressive on the side of 2+2.
Yeah,
you don't really know how to defend that until it happens, and
well, yeah, and what we saw there was obviously the unkillable triad that you talked about, paired with a Sylvanas, making it impossible to stop the early lane pressure. Shout out to Hero Physio, Can't Walk Good, Solar Uxie. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys.
Definitely. Let's see.
So, as per our standard, we will be giving everybody a 10-minute break and then hopping into our next match.
Yep. So kick back, enjoy some music for a little bit, and we will be back shortly.